Hey, this is Zach. Welcome to Web3 Reviews. It is Wednesday, September 25th, and we're going to be talking about Flare and Songbird. Let's go.
Remember that none of this is financial advice.
So we got some news coming out of Token 2049. F assets would be coming to the Songbird network sometime in November. Now, after this was reported, Hugo responded to it. Tina Connects was the one who talked about this. She said that she met Hugo and that Hugo hinted at this release of the F assets. Hugo responded and said that this was not entirely true, but it could be. What he said is that F assets would drop on Songbird when it's ready. Hopefully we see it in 2024, but if not, we know 2025, it's going to be a good year for crypto. I could see this coming out in 2025, making us wait a little bit more. Looking at what this is going to do to the price, let's look at what Dan Rocky predicts. He says that he's been looking at the power of F assets coming to Songbird, and here's what he thinks about the price. He believes the collateral in Songbird and Flare will basically have the same effect as taking them out of circulation, since they're no longer accessible as long as the collateralized F assets are on-chain. And that's a big effect, because at these prices, it basically means a huge chunk of Songbird and Flare are removed from circulation. His initial calculations used in prediction models show that only 25 million bridged F assets could consume as much as 1 billion Songbird. That's again going to have a significant impact on market cap and price. There's only going to be 20 billion Songbird. So 1/20th of the circulating supply is going to get taken out of the books. If we get 25 million USD bridged into F assets on top of Songbird, I think people are going to use this. People are already using Kinetic. Every time they drop a new incentive, it fills up before you can even jump in. People are already using a Gnosis. They have a few million stacked away and a total volume locked. People are going to use F assets on Songbird, where you don't even have to rely on a Gnosis or Kinetic. It's just going to be a decentralized place to stack your bag. Yeah, so the current price of Songbird, 7/10 of a penny. On CoinMarketCap, we can see that on the 1 day, on the 7 day, we are in the green. On the 1 month, at the end of the month, we're now in the green. Earlier this month, we were sitting there, we even hit 6/10 of a penny. It was a great buying opportunity. We look at the all-time chart, we're down. When we came out, we were at 31 cents. If Songbird could reclaim that, I'm sure everyone holding would be fucking happy. Looking at Flare, we're 1.5 pennies. Same thing on the day and on the weekly, we're in the green. On the month, man, we fought. We're down in the red in the month. Looking at the yearly, in the green overall, but, we have some ways to go. We have a ways to go. At all time, we are down. Flare and Songbird, a lot is going to happen here. Let's look at what Uppercent has to say. Uppercent says, real-world assets can bring huge adoption to the Flare blockchain ecosystem. Real-world assets are driving real utility in Web3. It's about enabling everyday people to onboard and interact with blockchain in meaningful ways. This is the key to mass adoption. Our education RWAs aim to onboard the 200 billion e-learning industry to the Flare networks. Would be huge. Here we go. Here's what Flare has to say. You can monitor everything FTSO in real time. Track reward, epoch status, and schedule. Find out who is validating blocks and providing data. Check available price feeds and get updates every 1.8 seconds. And they have this new UI for you to look at. It looks slick. This is on Flare Systems Explorer.flare.networks. And Polkadot likes this a lot. The Polkadot leader says this is why Polkadot needs to upgrade. Some assets on Matic take 10 to 20 seconds to update the price feeds, and that's using Chainlink. On Solana, it takes 5 seconds. Flare networks can do this in 1 to 2 seconds, as Flare said, 1.8 seconds. If we could adopt the best Oracle/data feed, we can attract grade A projects that want the competitive edge that is needed to achieve a high level of success. We need Polkadot and Flare to come together. We see this post from Blockbones. They are the first NFT project on Flare to have 18 million Flare worth of their NFTs sold in the secondary market. So not even sold for Blockbones, but people are buying Blockbones from the company and then selling them themselves on Xhaven. And that's amassed to over 18 million Flare, which if we look at the US dollar value of that, times 18 million by 0.015 current value of Flare, 1.5 pennies, and that's $270,000 worth of NFTs sold in the secondary market. That's incredible. Get yourself a Blockbone, start earning BNZ. Let's look at this post from DeFi Daddy. Flare is going to outperform the entire crypto market. Here's why. The AI narrative needs decentralized verified data. FDSO v2 provides data every 1.8 seconds, like we just covered. Bitcoin, XRP, and Doge are stores of value without smart contract functions, leaving the value untapped for financial utility. F assets provide a decentralized wrap solution, and yield is provided to the collateral providers, not to the custodian. Both these factors will provide real yield to the Flare users. Data will make dApps on Flare outperform all their networks by miles, increasing yield for users and more precise collateral ratios. I personally can't wait to bridge all my XRP over to provide it as collateral on Kinetic markets and earn Joule. I'll be earning FXRP by providing Flare as collateral. My target, I want to be earning around 3,000 to 4,000 XRP per month. I'll be documenting everything and making it public. I can't wait for that. I can't say that I'm initially going to put all my XRP on Kinetic market when it comes out, but I'll play around with it and test it out. Let me know your thoughts. I think that big things are happening here. I'm really excited for F assets, especially on Songbird. It does 1/5 the supply of Flare. I think that people are sleeping on Songbird. Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Until next time.
It's Web3 Reviews, yeah.